welcome back to Bali today. Well, we're all sitting here completely sweating because our next guests, who have all three labels, they are legends, believe me. They are movers, they are groovers. They have so many firsts from Bali to do this, first band from Bali to do this. They're a household name. You can't have lived here very long without hearing their name. But, you know, they're rock stars. What can you say? They're late. We're waiting. We're waiting. So we'll wait. It happens like that. Are they coming? I'm so excited. They're here. Hi. Hey. Howdy. Yes.
I'm Jering.
Hey, Jering. Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Nancy.
you. Nancy, nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Your bandmates.
Yep.
Hi. Hi, Eka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. You know, I must admit, I did my research, and I thought you guys were going to all be, like, really old, and you're not. You're not. When did this start?
We put makeups.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
And a
That's
few
like
Botox.
And the Botox.
Botox.
Look, the musicians at the caliber that you guys are that I know never go anywhere without makeup.
Yeah. Especially Botox.
Yeah.
Oxtail.
There's a soup somewhere of that. So, okay, so how old, I'm not going to ask you how old you are. When did Superman is Dead first form as a band?
We are first formed back in 1995 in August.
Yeah.
I guess.
So this is our 15 years together of loving each other and rubbing each other's back.
Carrying each other's too and sticking sour together too.
So you're not the Beatles, right?
No, we're bigger. We're bigger than the Beatles.
Well, congratulations.
In Bali, we're bigger
Bali.
than the Beatles.
Oh, of course you are.
We talk
That's
about
true.
small.
That's true.
In Bali, we don't have internet.
Everything is old school.
Coconut Wi-Fi. So.
Thank you. I prepared some questions, you know, because I have to admit I'm from a different generation and I didn't really know much about your music, but I wanted to know a lot more.
You're from Jonas Brothers generation.
Yeah.
Probably.
Justin Bieber?
Darling, I'm Led Zeppelin. I'm way
okay.
back.
So you're pretty young.
Makeup.
Right.
Botox, but makeup. Okay, so I'm going to show off. You know, I've been in Bali for a while. I can do this. Sakin napi, Jarek.
Asking something?
Yeah.
She's asking Sampi.
Asking Cole.
Yeah.
Asking Cole.
No, where are we from, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it means, Sakin napi?
It's been a while, yeah?
Yeah, I'm originally from Ubud, but
Yes.
I grew up and born and raised and might probably die in Kuta.
Sure.
Kuta Rock City.
Sure.
And
Okay.
Eka.
I'm originally from western part of Bali.
Yes?
West coast of Bali.
West
It's
coast.
called Negara.
Oh,
Negara.
Negara. I know Negara.
Negara. Where's Negara?
Western part.
Your mom is West, right?
Yeah, my mom's name is West too.
That's how you're from the West.
Yeah,
of course.
West. And I live in Denpasar now with my family. And
Great,
Yep.
great. And Bobby,
Yeah,
Sakin napi.
Yang saking Bali City. Denpasar.
Bali City.
Bali City.
He's the city boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had to knock the country roughness off of these two, right?
What?
Well, when in America, right, when we're from the country, which I am, I'm from Texas, a small town, and so the city people have to knock off our rough corners, so to speak, like make us smooth. So you had to smooth them up.
Just say yes, Bobby.
yeah, no more no.
Forget it.
That is the truth. Okay. Now, this is the curiosity. You're already saying a little bit about it. You know, I mean, here you are. You're 15 years together,
Yes.
and you still like each other.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So it reminds me of a question I was thinking of yesterday. I wanted to know how, being Balinese, have you seen that you approach the whole rock scene, the shark-infested waters of the rock industry, and all this sort of stuff in a different way because you're Balinese?
Yes, I think being Balinese, it gives us a plus because in Indonesia there's no, like, especially rock musician. Usually, like, we're the, you know, like you mentioned before, we're the first punk rock band ever signed in Indonesia, and we're the first band from outside of Java that got signed up with big labels and, you know, like stuff like that.
I'm so proud for you.
So I
really.
think being a Balinese, that's like it gives us a special, like, identity. So we kind of like stand up from each other, like amongst others, because we look different. Our skin is a bit darker than the other bands, and
well, you're working at that.
And
Your
we
skin
have-
is blue.
It's blue, and we have like a different lifestyle here than
Yeah.
than Jakarta or other places.
That's true.
So
Now,
we think different and we act different. And
Yep.
well, that's the part I was curious about, is dealing with the cutthroat thing. You know, being Balinese, do you feel that you dealt with, like you recently did a tour to the States, for instance. So you would have been working with a lot of not Balinese or even not Indonesian
Yeah, yeah.
promoters and people along the way.
Yes.
And I guess that's the part that I would think that being Balinese, you'd have a more of a core as to how to deal with that.
How to so far when we deal with other, what do you call it, like nationalities,
Outside
like
Bali.
strangers? No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People not from Bali.
We just use
The book word, yeah.
no, we just trying to be professional. That's it, you know.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where they're from or whoever they are. We're just being professional. You know what's written on the contract or.
We do our job.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I think when it comes to like dealing with business wise, we don't use our race or whatever. We just use professionality.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you know, I once again, our show, we really hope to introduce people to each other as people. But of course, now a lot of the expats that are watching our show are going to know that you guys record in English.
True.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I had heard of your name, Superman is Dead, since I got here 6 years ago, but I didn't realize you record in English. So you're going to do a song for me. That's what I heard.
Yes.
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 Yes. First of all, I want to know how did you make that decision? Because it was obviously a good decision.
Perhaps we doing hearing a lot of not.
We grew up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
grew up listening to the English written song.
Yes.
So we got influence of it. So for me myself, I like to write a poem in English because it's more easier than writing in Indonesia.
Well, it takes up less paper.
That's why the lyrics, it's more easy before make the lyric in English because our influence is much in English.
Okay. Are these guys standing here with? These are your roadies?
Yeah, they got guitars.
Oh, have a few. Bring them in. Bring them in. Thank you. Thank you.
Terima kasih Pak Komang Sinatra dari Susana Sinatra.
Oh, this is such a treat.
I
I'm
like singing
spoiled.
in English.
Okay. I'm so
Okay,
spoiled.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, this song called
Saint of My
The
Life.
Saints of My Life.
Yes?
Yeah, the Drake is wrote this song.
It's about the hope for our new generation.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of
Okay.
like Michael Jackson's song "Heal the World"
Sure.
Yeah.
in a
Absolutely.
rock way. Yeah.
Michael Biber.
Okay.
Got it.
Good night, my little angel. Good night, my little one. Spread your wings and fly away to your dream. When you're, but I'm your side. When you're awake, I'll be there still. Close your eyes, put a smile on your face. Don't be scared, 'cause I'll be there to hold you tight. You're the king, you're the queen, you're the sense of my life. When the world is traveling down, don't you cry, 'cause there's nothing that can be forced apart. Sing with me, my little darling. Sing along to the lullabies. Pick the moon, kiss the stars. A good night. Good night, my little angel. Good night, my little one. Spread your wings and fly away to your dream. When you're asleep, I'm on your side. When you're awake, I'll be there still. close your eyes, put a smile on your face. Don't be scared, 'cause I'll be there to hold you tight. You're the king, you're the queen, you're the sense of my life. When the world is traveling down, don't you cry, 'cause there's nothing that will keep us apart.
We're allowed to clap. We're allowed to clap. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. That's really beautiful, actually. Thanks. Yeah, that's not exactly punk. No, I'm happy. I'm happy to know that you guys have a lot of facets to what you do, actually.
Yeah, because we're not allowed to say like F words on the song on this kind of show, right?
Yeah.
So we pick up the positive song.
No, it's true. And
Positive.
you would have had a lot of young girls' hearts melting over that song, right?
And also a lot of old woman.
A lot of
Oh. Don't call me an old woman, unless you mean a wise
I'm
woman.
not talking about
and some
So we pick the
Well, thank you.
sweetest song just
Thank
for you.
Thank you. And you know, my heart is beating and my tears are rolling. And I'm sure you were a big hit with girls everywhere, yeah?
Girls, guys, anything. We're very flexible.
yeah.
Little kids. The fan base you meant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Like really, really young kids, you know, like
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you definitely deserve to be admired by young Balinese people, too, for what you've done. So I wanted to ask you, is there a message? You know, this show right now, we're so lucky that we have an opportunity. Expats are watching the show. Orang Bali living here are watching the show. It's on the website. People all over the world interested in Bali are watching the show. You have a message you'd give that mixed group?
Yes, we do. Actually, Superman is that we're not only just a band. We also we are a movement. You know, like we're trying to bring this energy to people, whoever who lives in Bali or outside Bali. Positive energy. Like even though like we're punk rockers, but we try to like make people understand how to because you know Bali is very plural. There's a lot of religion, race.
Yep.
So we try to bring the unity energy to make everyone just come together and help each other. Like you know, like you don't judge people by their religion or by their race or by their wealthiness or you know like stuff like that. So far we've been doing a lot of social things like outside of music. We have this some programs, agendas like environment friendly, and also like because in Indonesia we have a lot of disasters happening.
Yes.
So
what is it?
we always trying to involve with all this humanity project. For example, at the moment we're opening up a counter in Sanur. The place is in the parking lot of Hardee's Sanur.
Like
Supermarket.
In the Hardee's supermarket.
At Hardee's?
Yeah,
I love
we're
Hardee's.
opening up a counter for anyone that would like to donate for the victims from Merapi and Mentawai.
Yeah.
You know, the tsunamis victim and the volcanoes
For the big teams.
eruption. And anyone can drop by anytime there from 10 in the morning until 8 at night. Just we need every kind of donation.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just example of what we do. We're not only just a band. We're a movement.
That's so fantastic because when I first saw the song where there's all those really depressing images and in it part of the lyric is Superman is dead and you know the idea that what you're saying is it's up to us because the concept of Superman who's going to come along and rescue you is gone and that's what I got yesterday for the very first time. But how exciting to know that you've taken that further and you're doing more. So, okay, we're going to put information on our website so that you out there can take part in helping this too. So that'll be good, yeah?
Yep.
And please keep the information coming to us. And
We will.
we'll do our
Thank
part
you.
because we're on the same mission there.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thanks for
welcome.
coming. Thank you, Eka. Thank you, Bobby, for the beautiful song. Thank you, Judith. All right. We've got to go. They've got to go. They got to go do more rock star stuff. And we'll be right back on Bali Today.